And this is something that you and I have talked a lot about, because when it comes to buying a house, people will do a lot of things. They're doing all kinds of things to try and get ahead with competition in this market.
You got to get the edge, yeah. And we talk about this too. Writing a letter is a tactic that a lot of people have been using for a long time to try to seal the deal. But a verified viewer texted us asking if that popular practice is violating the law. Well, here's why some realtors say that those letters, yeah, could be a legal liability. Here's our sources: Brian Frey, a Tampa real estate agent, the National Association of Realtors, and the Fair Housing Act. The Federal Fair Housing Act prevents landlords, banks, realtors, anyone involved in leasing or selling homes from discriminating based on race, sex, disability, religion, familial status. And because of this, the National Association of Realtors is now issuing guidance discouraging agents from having their buyers write these letters or to have sellers accept them,
because they often contain personal information about the buyer, such as their race and culture or traditions.
This video issued by the NAR gives the example of a potential buyer including family photos around a Christmas tree in a letter, revealing their religion.
While it may not be the buyer's intent for the seller to use this information to discriminate, that is essentially the position that a love letter can place the seller.
Oregon became the first state in the nation in 2020 to ban these so-called love letters over these types of concerns, but a lawsuit challenging it argues that the state's legislature couldn't find one example of a fair housing violation stemming from a letter. An NAR spokesperson similarly told us that they were not aware of any claim based on a letter, but also said it could be difficult for someone to actually know they're being discriminated against to file a complaint.
Is it illegal? No. Can it get you in trouble? Yes.
Tampa area realtor Brian Frey says that he tells his clients who want to write one to focus on what they like about the house or how strong their pre-approval status is.
It's not to say you can't write them. It's to say if you are going to exercise caution.
So no, writing a so-called love letter isn't illegal, but it is argued it could be a legal liability. By the way, a federal judge just suspended that ban on the letters in Oregon. As for how much sway they actually have, well, a 2021 Zillow survey of realtors found that these letters were the least important factor influencing a seller's decision. The most effective overall, all cash offers. Our Verified team is always here to get your questions answered. If you see something that you would like us to look into, you can send us your questions on our Facebook or Twitter, or you can text us to the number on your screen, 727-577-8522.